Aloha and welcome to Cocojor webinar series. I'm going to give you some moment to settle in as we get into all about Cocojor, the home of the Minicle Micro Bubble System. So get ready and make sure you have taken the time to get something to write on, to take your notes, and most of all, get a quiet place so we can listen to what we have to share. So get ready and welcome aboard to Cocojor Corner. So, welcome to Cocojor Corner, where we're going to be talking really about who, what, when, why, and how can we help you. So, once again, we're going to go with many different kind of series in our Cocojor Corner, but most of all, we want to make sure that before we start, we want to make you feel that you can subscribe, unsubscribe, and most of all, we won't be flooding your inbox. So there's no obligation, no purchase necessary, and you know what? What do you got to lose, right? So try it first. Watch this presentation to the very end. And if you have any questions, you can go and call us at 808 592 3647, and let's get right into it. So, I kept this for a secret for the past 20 years or so, and we're still counting, but we made it so simple, so powerful, so pure, so it makes sense to share it. But how can I do this? By making webinars. And by webinars, we have our series of webinars that, first of all, just hear me out. Is this a pyramid scheme where I rescue five dogs and recruit five people to rescue five dogs and so on until all dogs have been rescued? I wish we could do that. But just to let you know that Cocojor is not one of those multi-level marketing or those Puritan marketing or any of those other things. We are basically here to share you as part of Cocojor Ohana, otherwise known as family. We're going to be teaching about dog deep cleaning and detox. We consider ourselves as the Cocojur Canine Consultant and create a wellness plan for everyone. Teach you what is the supply and demand in the pet care world and easy tools for solution. And the bonus is that you can start making passive income to real income maybe. Why? Is because water is a knowledge that is never really taught in school, right? And nobody really talks about in teaching us, especially about Minicle Micro Bubble. We hear it here and there about microbubble, but why is microbubble so important is because we're using the strongest energy element on earth. And we can restore ourselves every day. We are made out of 70-80% of water. So whether we're on earth, human and animal can use this system because why? It deep cleans and detox, pure in and pure out. Simple. It's a simple solution that we came up with during COVID. And why? Is because you're part of our family and I want to let you know what is it that I'm even running this business. I've been in corporate world working for a big huge Japanese company and also being a private consultant that took me to Beverly Hills to work out there. And so why am I keep on doing this? and creating things that really is the start of a new revolution, an evolution way of using the most strongest element we have, which is water. So, as you can see, for me, I've been in the pet industry very long. And for the past 22 years and still counting, my dog Coco. And that's how I got the name between my two dogs named Coco and Jordan. And so, really, we were showing and we're doing all that thing. But one thing Coco had a problem during quarantine was due to the condition, the over inoculations of shots, medication, and so forth. So, from a beautiful show dog and a beautiful model, she was suffering like everyone else. As you can see, this video taking me way back during that days when nobody really knew about detox and microbubble. And so way back in 2003, I found out that if I'm able to detox all these medications and ointments and dog food chain and all these things that really was getting my dog sick. And so I figured out a way to really bring in and use that Minicle Micro Bubble system so it can go into a 3D level, which is the fur, the coat, right? The skin, and most of all, the inner organs. And so the inner organs is something like what we do with yoga. So sometimes when we need to figure things out, like whether we are going to detox ourselves or detox our life, we need to go through this transition and learn how to do it. And so Minicle Microbubble is not just water coming out, is actually coming out through our specialized system, through our tank that brings in oxygenation to create this miniature micro bubble that comes out with ion, negative ion that can turn into like exfoliate deep into the skin. And what microbubble does, it actually kills bacteria. So that's how we're able to benefit the liver, the kidney, detox, and all through the inner organs. As you can see, the many results
And
that
here
we
is
went
the
through
aftermath. Do you want to see
throughout
what came out of
20
your
years.
body?
The last time he took a shower,
This came out of your body, Charmy.
Whether you are
Sunday,
doing
and
it
today is you created Lily,
And
another
Thursday.
dog.
And
over
so
here.
let me get
The
up close so you
aftermath.
can see the difference on the shower.
Look at this.
The last time
Okay.
he took a shower, a bath
Look at
was
it.
on
so
Now do you see the power of
Sunday.
water and our Minicle Micro Bubble?
Thursday. And here's the
That's
aftermath.
it. For a dog who never took a
The
bath.
last time he
Since
took a
Thursday.
shower,
And so,
no, let me get up
Saturday,
close so you can
and
see the
today
difference
is
on the shower.
Thursday.
Sunday,
Okay?
and today is Thursday. And here's the aftermath.
So it doesn't leak.
and so
The
Minicle
last time he took a
Microbubble,
shower,
This came out
back
of
in
your
the
body,
day was
Charlie.
right here when camcorder was the only way
You
to do
created
it.
so
Lily,
let me get
another
up
dog
so you can
over
see the
here.
difference on the
Thursday.
shower.
There.
Here is the
It took
aftermath.
me to here from
The last time he
electric
took a shower,
Look at this.
a bath was on
contact where you
Now
can
do you
either
see
put
the
it in
power
your
of
shower,
water and our
put it in
Minicle
the
Micro
tub,
Bubble?
or even take it outdoors.
Thursday. And
Wherever
here's the
there's a water
aftermath.
spigot, that's how it works. And so Minicle Micro Bubble really comes into where we can work together and how we can benefit both you as well as the health and well-being of our four-legged friend as well as ourselves as we look through this video. And so microbubble is really something where it not only works on dogs of any age And you're going to see throughout the video from prenatal care all into the
It
day
gets
it
really deep
passed.
into the skin, yeah.
Yeah.
Any more educational tips?
It's
that you
soft,
might
and what
mention?
it is that the way it's made is goes
And
perfectly
so
in your
it's
palm of
hard
your
to
hand
choose my
and
clients
Okay.
and
exfoliates the
how
dog's
to
skin.
do the three
Okay.
steps.
It gets really deep into the skin, yeah.
Yeah.
It's soft,
And
and what it is
I'll
that
be
the way
saying the
it's made
CDS
is goes perfectly in your palm of your hand
and how you
and
Okay.
can
I've been
exfoliates the
share
putting
with
dog's
all of
skin.
these videos,
fiber in their
tips,
food.
and things
It
like
gets
that.
really deep into the skin,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Seems to
so,
help a little bit.
micro bubble, we
It's
took a
soft,
one,
and what
two,
it is
three
that the
step
way it's
in natural care. And so, Minicle Micro Bubble is really water, which is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, nearly colorless chemical substance that is a main constituent of Earth hemisphere. And so, all the fluid of all we know is really live organism. And it's really where it goes through our system, and everybody say we can shower a dog, but sure, but that's just surface shower. Whereas, like I said, minicle micro bubble can go deep into the skin in a 3D level, whether it's going through the barriers of the fur, the coat, the skin, and as well as the inner organs. And so that's why we made two system, which is Heaven, named after my dog Heaven, which is the standard side, and it only weighs 7.5 pounds. We also have our Angel machine, which weighs 7 pounds as well, which a lot of household is really getting that into their whole entire lifestyle. But water, what is the hidden secret? What is the hidden messages? And what is the power of water? That took me to learn under the guidance of Dr. Masaru Emoto. He is known as the godfather of water. Some of may of you know and not know about him. He had a New York bestseller, as well as many other things that he can teach us through the hidden messages of water. The hidden message of
Richie,
water
Tori
is
Spelling,
really the
Carmen Electra,
powerhouse
and the list goes
that
on.
brought me into.
She's created a clothing line, all organic treats,
I love this one, the peanut butter.
and she got huge props for creating a vest that stays cool for days, even on dogs in 125-degree heat in Afghanistan.
We receive a Freedom Award from the U.S. Army, too.
Then there's a microbubble treatment, the first one in the U.S.
All we use is just water, and its negative ion goes deep into the skin, which all the impurities are a positive ion, and it just takes it right out of the skin.
Touched off with her full line of skin healing shampoo.
We also won an award with that in 2009.
Sheesh, talk about a local girl making Hawaii proud. Here in the bright orange building, her dream has come together. And this time, she's making sure pet owners are part of her world.
It's always been my passion to always be with my dogs. So I create Richie, Tori Spelling, Carmen Electra, and the list
literally
goes on.
from way
She's
back
created
in
a clothing line, all
2003,
organic treats,
I was
I love this one, the
able
peanut
to
butter.
create
and she got
my
huge
store
props
right
for
off on
creating a vest
Kapilani
that stays cool
Boulevard.
for days,
And
even on
so,
dogs in
as you know, if you live in
125-degree heat in
Hawaii,
Afghanistan.
We
the
receive a
average
Freedom Award from the U.S. Army,
home
too.
is
Then
over
there's a
$1 million,
microbubble treatment, the first
literally.
one in the
And
U.S.
so,
All
as
we
a
use is just
skyrocket of
water,
happening,
and its negative
I
ion goes
decided to
deep into the
see
skin, which
how
all the
much dogs
impurities
that
are
we
a
did
positive
was over
ion, and it just takes it
6,000
right out of
dogs
the
that
skin.
came across
Touched off with her full line of
our
skin healing
orange building,
shampoo.
as was known.
We
And
also
till
won
this
an
day,
award with
everybody
that in
keeps on
2008.
saying, whatever happened to Cocojor? Well, just like any business, it's really about the growth strategy and how you can really bring this into the next level. So, if I could teach my clients, as you just seen, as well as my employees, why can't I just bring this into the household as well as the businesses and reaching more people? And so that is part of business growth. And as we know, part of business growth, you need to have a system of process in order to do that. And so a lot of us who are pet lovers can understand that really my biggest accomplishment will never be money, really, first and foremost. It will always be the animal love that I have for them and how much I can save the animals through their process of life as well as their human. And so
And
I
look
came
at
out
them,
really when
all ready to
that
go for the dog show. And actually, she has zero skin problem. But this is also a show dog confirmation way to keep your dog healthy, as well as beautiful coat. Look at her coat. What do you think about her coat now it's out there? Wow, look at that.
Angel says her coat is amazing.
All right. So,
Thank you, Cocojor.
alrighty. And the funny thing is, I know Alice forgot for how many years?
I was
Jeez.
thinking probably 16 plus.
16 plus years, right? And so she's always with a great supporter for Cocojor and still have her micro bubble brush.
All right. Yep.
Aloha.
right.
And look at them.
and so
All
for
ready to
us,
go for the dog show.
with
And
Cocojor,
actually, she
we've
has
been,
zero skin problem.
as you can see,
but
in the
this is
market
also
for a
show
very
dog
long time.
confirmation way to keep
And
your dog healthy.
Here
as
is
well
Dr.
as
Harrington. And
beautiful
literally,
coat. Look
she
at her
was
coat.
the
What do you
one
think about her
that
coat now
really
is out there?
believed in
Wow,
our
look at
product
that.
and
Angel says her
services,
coat
as you
is
can hear way
amazing.
back. And
All right.
rest in
Thank you,
peace.
Cocojor.
She did pass away.
Alrighty. And the
And
funny
so
thing is, I
I
know
brought
Alice
that,
forgot for how many
listening to my
years?
clients, their
I was
wants
thinking
and their
probably
needs,
16 plus.
because
16
do
plus
I have a
years,
solution?
right?
Yes, I
And
do.
so she's
And
always
as
with
Dr.
a great
as
supporter for
Dr.
Cocojor and
Harrington,
still
who
have
is
her
the
micro
chair
bubble
of the
brush.
Department of
All right. Yep.
Complementary and Alternative
Aloha.
Medicine at the University of Hawaii, also
And look
said
at them.
that
All ready
soon
to
it'll
go
be for
for the
humans, and
dog
that's
show.
what I did.
And
Like they
actually,
tell
she
you
has
later,
zero
where
skin
now
problem.
pet
But
owners,
this is
pet
also
business
show dog
can really
confirmation.
enjoy using this system DIY. And when I say DIY, is an investment on literally you can use it in any stage of a dog, pets, or even your life. And so what it is that we go through different kind of stages just like us humans. But dog goes through it much more rapidly. And as the days goes by and the years goes by, we need to have continuing preventative care. And so how can we do that? Because there's so many things out there now where really how much chemicals and how much things that is out of our control in our everyday life. And so really this planet needs more people like you and I to start looking into
Here we are, Heaven.
alternative ways.
Let's try our
And this is my dog.
new
Unfortunately,
Minicle
and
Bubble
that's how I knew.
is now not
And as
micro
you can
bubble,
see,
nano bubble,
while out in LA, I was thrilled
which helps put in
fighting the battle
the
of
oxidation
environmental changes. And unfortunately, I actually went to Japan to get another machine.
Here we are.
And for me, it was really an unfortunate incident where she ended up to have pyromutria. And so this pyromutria
Now, not micro bubble.
got overloaded because even though I was having a fight with my veterinarian, she told me that she's getting early stages of kidney. And I thought that it was so weird. It can't be true. And so one thing led to another, and that's how she got,
Try our
pyromutria was exploding in her body. And look at her after Minicle Micro Bubble. With, of course, the change of diet
Sorry.
as well as giving her an
These guys are
IV.
so cute.
But
Hello, Hebon.
she was the talk of the town out in Beverly Hills, running around, everybody celebrating her
Sorry.
recovery, and
Bumble!
really, most of all,
Hello,
in
Hebon.
shock.
Even though that's getting
But
puffy, it's
Hi,
okay.
Mama.
as time goes
Your
by,
favorite part, Kevin.
dogs start to weaken. But this was a great way to start to help her live a longer, better life,
Even though that's getting puffy,
a
it's
life
okay.
that she really
Just let her
end
rest
up
like this.
at her favorite park
Your favorite part, Kevin.
and really being at
Good
her
girl,
side
Mama.
when she passed away. And so throughout
Even though that's getting
Hi,
puffy,
Mama.
throughout
it's
her
okay.
journey, in the end,
Just
when
let
I
her
gave her
rest
her
like this.
IV, it turned into a heart mark. She smiled and said,
Your favorite part,
"Goodbye."
Kevin.
And so that's how I created my, sorry, my
Even though that's
heaven
getting
machine,
puffy, it's
because
okay.
what does the last thing that we need to do for a dog? We need to give it its final resting place, a final respect, and most of all, a
This is what
final
I do.
farewell.
It's called Makoshi. And I groom them to their afterlife so they can have fun over the rainbow. This is a way to just cleanse them, purify them. And so when they go to the afterlife, they go there very clean and peacefully. It's called Makoshi. And you can get peace and love for them. This is what I do. It's called Makoshi. And
So, as a final
I groom
farewell, I
them
was able
to
to
their
give her her
afterlife
final
so they
cleansing.
can.
And really, this is the way we did it out here in the Orange Building as a farewell package. And so, Minicle Micro Bubble System is not only that you can use throughout, but it's also a way to really understand how you can even get into, and if you're a business, you can start doing something like an end of life service, which really paying respect to your dog and give it the final farewell. And so I did that way back in 2011,
Look
and
at
many
you.
people
You just came
was ever
here. You have to go wait 9 months to get to Hawaii. This is the
and look at this.
magnificent
So dogs that
baby
come
Chan.
from out of
Easier
state,
for her. And we did that last
it's
year.
good for microbubbles.
Yeah, we did it last
Look
year.
at you, you're so excited.
Ago.
Now you're all
Because
calm.
she's much more mature now.
Look at all the smoke coming out.
Are you going to?
So, as you can see, back to back,
So here you
prenatal
can make
care.
this up in
This
smoke.
dog
Look
really
at that.
is
You're
wow.
like a beagle too.
And this dog
You want to fall down to this thing? You
is
want to
the
go
third
see?
generation.
This one came out really nice. Look at you. You just came here. You have to go wait
And
9
so
months to get to
we
Hawaii.
really,
And look at
as you
this.
can
So
see,
dogs that come from out of state,
life and
they're
and
good
death
for microbubbles.
is really part of life.
Look at you.
So
You're so
whether we
excited. Now
say
you're all
goodbye
calm.
and start a new life of
Look at all
prenatal
the
care,
smoke coming out.
and throughout the pregnancy, one thing that they need is
You can't make
nutrition
this up,
to
Big Smoke. You're like a
the
beagle
mother.
too.
And so we prepare your dog for prenatal care before. And so that's why I literally turn all of my knowledge and create into a turnkey solution where turning, whether it's a problem into an opportunity or giving us knowledge and solution. And so, really, Cocojor is really about bringing in information because water was not really taught in school. But one thing we have to learn, and I learned through Dr. Masaru Emoto, is that really the expert healing power of water explained that it's the chronic water shortage in the body that causes most disease. And so, simply with the power of water and its natural way to dog detox from the inside out using no harsh chemicals, no medication, pure enlightening way, all natural, and most of all, the secret of unconditional love that you connect with your fur babies, you know? And so, the best proven method, even us for human, whether we have skin problems or whether we want to clean out our produce, this is the way of how we created this machine, whether it's the Heaven machine, which a lot of professional people are using right now, and people with their own household is using it. And so this DIY method that only uses the power of water, clean energy, no electricity, and that is the best way to get in to your dog from the inside out, no matter how much, you know, dog food or dog treats or this holistic way. But the thing is that it won't really help since it doesn't move into the inside of the organ, like yoga, by hitting certain trigger points, certain meridian lines, and is like an acupressure and opening up the chakra and the energy level of the dog. Real way to get the toxin out. And so that way we can put oxygenation and start moving the blood circulation. At the same time, we are refreshing and replenishing the skin and the internal organs to the largest, really, part of the body, the skin, that acts like a third kidney. And so I get so excited to really talk about all these things that I really came up with. You know, going back, the old versus the new way of skincare, we had it all in electricity, whether it's this style or the traditional style. Some people come out with microbubble shower head. Does it work? No, because micro means the size of the bubble of the water coming out. But it doesn't do what we have created, and we put it at ease of operation because, hey, throughout my years, I had to deal with machine that is electrical that came in from Japan, as well as it weighed between 40 to 50 pounds. The smaller one, even though it looks smaller, weighed at 30 pounds. And the thing is electric. Way back 20 something years ago to the now we live in, there was no such thing as 4G or 5G. And so when you're putting electric into the water, you be the judge of it, right? And on top of that, the old way was using recycled water. So I took out the obvious, the electric, because it gives you less problems and it will decrease the pricing of the machine. Second of all, the electric and water, what does it do? We're working with different vibration, different, you know, circuit that's coming out, and how is treating it. The size of it right now is a mere 7 pounds, your baby. And most of all, you can take it anywhere. Anywhere. I put it in my carry on, I put it in my backpack, and I just take it from Lily at my house, I take it from outside to inside, my inside to my other side. So I literally have, well, for me, I have three machines because that way I can enjoy it in the bath. I can enjoy it in my showroom shower place where people can actually feel how it works for themselves, and also working with dogs. And so Minicle Micro Bubble just became into Lily my lifestyle. And that's where I want to give you 20 plus information into an online course in our Cocojor Academy. Whether you just gotten the machine, which is great, which most of our clients just really get the machine and enjoy it, call me up sometimes, or going into our mini webinar courses. We have some people who are business people or individual who wants to learn. We have individual as well as business courses in our Cocojor Academy. And most of all, we make sure that you guys understand and the true benefits in that classroom. Really, how you can detox and exfoliate our patent technique through our Minicle Micro Bubble courses, which really is only for us. And so, Cocojor Minicle Micro Bubble technology really, it kills everything that you can think of, you know, and that's how we are able to bring this system to everyone, whether you at home, whether you wanted to do a business, whether you want to come over and try to check it out, or even check out some of our groomers as well as our veterinarians that are now carrying our Cocojor system. Over the last 2 decades, we have results after results of results. And so basically, what happened was I closed down my store, and I used to do 2 times a month our doggy makeover, which I help, you know, these dogs that are in shelters find a forever home. And by me saying, hey, you want to adopt this dog? I'll grow back the hair. And I did. And giving grooming tips and more things. And so Cocojor really, from our days, as you can see, and this will all be able to download our the PDF so you guys can enjoy all of our journey throughout, from growing back dog's hair, clients telling me that we need more of you, and then most of all started to go back to doing shows and learning through some of the great sensei that I learned about, whether it's learning about the power of water or learning the power of yoga, where I now can help pet owners as well as it being veterinarian approved. And so
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
On how Cocojor can help, whether you are human, look at that. And then you can just you feel after you did your whole body.
Amazing.
Yeah. You look, when you first came out, I was like, wow, it really
Yeah.
changed it different.
Yeah, I have more tone on my regular skin than I have of my melasma.
Yeah, look at that. So good. So I'm so happy for you. I don't know how else to explain it, but thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
This is all the toxin that came out from here. I know we do use the anal gland, but then this is the first time they had this yellow mucus stuff that they saw. Excuse me with your burp.
Oh my.
You do it right on time, right? Right after I worked on your neck. Well, they're happy family with our Minicle Micro Bubble machine. It's going to be great for their dogs as well as for themselves. So how do you guys feel?
Great.
In one word, yay.
It was amazing.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah. I just even bought the machine myself.
Yay! So that's another happy Minicle Micro Bubble machine owner. And thank you so much. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It looks like a hot mess, but today's day 5, and look at my eye. It's almost gone.
Exactly.
And after yoga, I make sure besides jumping into the pool, but it's too dark outside.
Look at that. So you
And
know
it's too
that all
cold,
of this
super
is dry
cold.
because
So
why?
I wash myself down with the micro bubble, Minicle Micro Bubble, and
So that means that you need to start to work
I do this at least 3 times a day.
which is really getting deep into
Oh, it feels so good.
and so when you look at the chart, stomach and everything. These 3 points.
So,
And then try to pick
try
up
it out
a
today. You can get yours.
1,
Aloha.
2, and 3. Look at that. That we call it.
She's having the problem.
So whether you take an online course or you
So when you look at the chart over here,
Oh, I look like a hot mess, but today's day 5, and look at my eyes.
2,
It's almost gone.
look at that. We
And
call
after
it
yoga,
at
I
the
make
third
sure
eye.
I,
Right over here.
besides jumping
And
into the
so
pool, but it's too dark outside.
Right over here. It's on her
It's too cold,
and
super cold.
exactly where
So
that
I wash
is.
myself down with the micro bubble, Minicle Micro Bubble, and
Whether I have students from Japan, you know that all of this is kind of dry doing Japanese, and you know how hard it is to get into the Japan market is very difficult, and on top of that, have them learning the machine. So all of our
try it out
parties,
today. You
all
can
of
get yours.
everything is
Aloha.
our Minicle Micro Bubble machine. All the small intestines, the
In the
stomach,
home of the Minicle Micro Bubble.
and then try to
Japan.
pick up her
So,
hand.
so we make sure that whether
Out here in Santa Barbara City. All right. So here we go. Can't wait for all of those to get bubbled up. And we're going to keep on going with our bubble machine. Cocojor Minicle Micro Bubble System is out here in Studio City with all right, from us. Here we go. See you later. Can't wait for all of those to get bubbled up. Okay, so we'll go out here at Cocojor Minicle Micro Bubble System is out here from Santa Barbara. Whether you are a bubble all right, so here we go. Can't wait for all of those to get bubbled up. Keep on going with our bubble machine. Our Cocojor Minicle Micro Bubble System is out here in Studio City with that's it. You got it. All right. So here we go. Later. Aloha. Can't wait for all the dogs to get bubbled up. Okay, so at Cocojor, we really straight across the board want to help whether you have your own mobile grooming business or whether you are a groomer, whether you are an individual or whether we work with franchise to put this in as well too. Dog washes. I mean, the list can go on. Even fishermen as well too. So Minicle Micro Bubble, most of all, we want to focus on the skin condition of the dogs and how much it costs. And why is because the most profitable business is dog food. There's at least 150 toxins found in dog foods. And once you get this PDF, you get to see all of this YouTube videos and learn more about it. And so, how much money is the pet industry is making?
And so, those that want to read all about it, here are all that information. But most of all, Cocojor, yeah, we started off in making dog apparel, but at the same time, as a pet lover, whether I'm doing a dog show, whether I'm showing a fashion show, we all come home to the same problem, which is the itchy, stinky dog that has all of this skin problem. And so, whether you are a celebrity, whether you're Bruce Jenner or Bob Saget, this is how long Coco Jour has been in the celebrity news. Whether we live the simple life, we all have the same kind of issues. You just saw the before after of people, for example, Kim Kardashian, no much how much money she has, she still has eczema problem and she needs to get our Minicle Micro Bubble System as well too. Dogs that has been severely damaged through so much medications and so much diet change and so much things that usually happen through the gut health. And so these are the kind of things that Cocojor Minicle Microbubble System can do. If it can change a green papaya to a yellow papaya, you can see how much chemicals are literally inside our everyday produce. And so, Coco Jour, we have really the choices of things that you can do with R. And just going back to what I just said, is that I created a system where you can just buy the machine as an individual or as a business. And if you decide to learn in our Coco Jour Academy, we have that as well too. And so, on side of that, our way of giving back our aloha is really a vertical, horizontal way of creating our Cocojor affiliate market. Our- and that program is so simple. There's no inventory, no fee, no packing, no shipping. It's really, you know, through the internet, through our social media, through really, as we say in Hawaii, the coconut wire, aka the word of mouth. Nothing can beat that word of mouth. And so we decided to bring all of this into the next step because personal growth is sometimes very uncomfortable. The old traditional way of taking our dogs to the vet and going through the same thing, I've dedicated myself to teach whether you are an individual that wants to have a dog show, no skin problem, but want to do, you know, preventative care, or you have a dog that's already have an issue whether they are pregnant or not pregnant, whether they have so many things. Because guess what? Whether you are a business or whether you are individual, but make sure you talk to your CPA or your account expert. But guess what? The IRS will now allow you to deduct your pet on taxes. So this is the way that I'm talking about on personal growth and how tax deductible, whether you buy a machine because it's an equipment, right? 100% tax write off the time you buy it, as well as educational wise, which you learn how to grow. And that's why Cocojor tier system is where we here to educate on really bringing you into another stream of income. Because if COVID pandemic has not taught us nothing else, that is online schooling, online webinar, online this and that is really the true future. Not only does it provides us for a unique attractive level of flexibility, is at the comfort of your own home, like what we're doing right now, or at your office. unless you want to come out and visit me out here in Hawaii. But the thing is that we give you the exact high quality level of textbook, videos, on hand training, and more. Because our program is so easy, fun, and most of all, you are in control, meaning that you can go and take a look in your own private room 24/7. No peer pressure because it's all DIY, meaning that start off with the machine, get yourself into an affiliate program if you want to. You buy a machine, you're automatically become an ambassador. And if you are someone in the VAR category, which can be a veterinarian, a pet store, a franchise, a mobile groomer, anything to do in the pet world that has influence. You can be a social media pet influencer as well too. And so this gives you the VAR, which is value added reseller. And so this really helps everyone that loves our pet and want to see the changes because there is this real evolution of the changes, like I said, that's happening in our world, whether it's whatever, the chemicals that they're dropping on us, whether it's the weather change, whether it's the pollen, whether it's our food, the dog food, what we eat, what we wear, and so forth. And so, this thing, I just want to make sure that what I've done in the last 22 years is really blood, sweat, and tears. And I created now this for you into a turnkey solution that whether you want to grow with us or whether you just want to just take the machine and just do it on your own, it's really what you want to do because, I just want you to not spend your time on, come on, let's be real, worrying about your dog health, waking up each moment and tossing and turning and listening to that thumping noise or that itching noise or getting itchy and scratchy. I mean, for me, for my eyes, when I got that, ding, 5 days, it's gone. The other time, it took me 2 months to get an appointment to my dermatologist. And by then, my leg was fine, but I wanted to know what was the problem. Would end up to be dust mites, which I'm highly allergic to. And so Cocojor gives you the satisfaction of an 80/20 mindset to unlock the secret to success. And it's really how we do it is the way I grew up, the Islander style, sharing the aloha spirit, using the coconut wire, the grassroots campaign, helping each other grow. It's so simple. I mean, why should Cocojor pay money to billionaire advertising company to promote it when I can give in return to the people who I align with that truly care about changing the pet world industry day by day, organically and naturally. And so, how does it work? We can get all into that. And it's really about time, right? Time is the essence. And that's why a lot of times people give up doing multi level marketing or doing other things, and pyramid, this is not one of those pyramid, like I said, scheme where you have to buy XYZ for your inventory and sell this. And if you don't, you have to pay this or that. No, we cut off all of that because I went through it and I've done it. And it may work for some people, but people that's looking for something that is really a no brainer. I mean, how many people knows someone that has problems with their dog? You just go to a dog park, you go to a veterinarian, and like I said, is veterinarian proof, and you go to many different places, is you know somebody. So we make it so easy that all we do is just give you a promo code. They use it, they share it, and immediately you start getting and earning commission for what you just did as an influencer, as an affiliate, as an ambassador, as a VAR. And so all that time and money and effort is simply by showing your QR code or your promo code, and that's it. We'll take care the rest. And so Cocojor, we have many different kind of webinars, seminars, workshop to help you. We have videos of things that you guys can refer to. And so we're always here making sure that we got your back because we know how we did it in the last 22 years in county, and we are still the pinnacle of the microbubble machine versus other. I mean, that is the biggest question I always get. So look into and download our information kit, which shows you more in details about the pricing, about the comparison, and the limited time only on your discounted rate. And so we have in-house financing as well as Afterpay. So save up now because it is once again a limited time offer. Because some machine, you can go ahead and check it out, that they asked me to compare besides the price is over 10,000, 12,000. I was just looking back in the days when I used to do our trade show, and in 2013, remember that little machine I had that weighed 30 pounds? That was literally going for $10,000. $10,000. And so these are the kind of things that I've already gone through, and that's why I know what it takes and what kind of frequently asked questions, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's setting up your grooming, your store, your franchise, your home, or wherever you are. We are always here to help you. So make sure that if you have any questions, and don't forget to download our gift to you, you can just go to our Cocojor website if you haven't. Sign up. There's a pop up window for you to sign up for our information kit. You can download. We're giving out free guidebook. It's right over here, as you can see, and that's all the information, tools, and everything. And we're going to start our webinar that you can sign up for, as well as our 22 years that I just showed, and also a DIY system and how you can do it, as well as signing up for our affiliate program. We do have a wait list, but still sign up because it's worth it. And it's no obligation once you sign up. And most of all, don't forget to download our complimentary ebooks that we have, whether it's the Itchy Sticky Guidebook and our secret to our Minicle Micro Bubble and what it is. And so I want to thank you for your patience. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, but there's a lot to cover. And if you have any question whatsoever, don't forget to sign up, sign in, and start learning and earning with Cocojor. Because if I can, I will keep on going on. But smart dog needs smart owners like you. And don't forget to sign up for more of our webinar series because Lily, my kidnapper, had to return me back after me talking about dogs for 2 hours and dog detox, the Minicle Micro Bubble. I want to say mahalo, aloha, and don't forget to sign up for more of our webinar series. And thank you so much for your time and most of all, your love and passion to keep yourself as well what you put in for you and your loved ones. Aloha.